All right. I think we're ready. What's up, y'all? How we doing? Episode number 4, the Pinnacle. Welcome back. We're back. Today we're gonna be discussing Chipotle Loadouts. I'm Zach Becka, aka Becka Beats, aka DJ Beck, aka the best motherfucking DJ on planet Earth. We got Drew Peasel back once again, aka Position Theory, aka the Tier Master, aka Mr. Computer Science. How are we doing today, my boy?
I'm doing well.
You excited to talk about Chipotle, bro?
I mean, it's my favorite fast food place, so you already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, our special guest. We got a special guest. We're finally in the big time now. Tan Osmantovich, a.k.a. Call of Duty God, a.k.a. Mr. Chipotle himself, bro. How we doing, dog?
Pretty good.
That's good. Good.
Didn't know I earned the name Mr. Chipotle.
Yeah, you are Mr. Chipotle, bro. At least in my books. I got you as Mr. When was the last time you had Chipotle, bro?
I think 2 days ago.
Yeah, see, that's why you're Mr. Chipotle, bro. I think if it's within the last 5 days, that makes you Mr. Chipotle. At all times, if I ask you that question, if it's within the last 5 days, it makes you Mr. Chipotle. That's for sure.
Okay. That's fair.
All right, so Drew, you want to go ahead and give us a little roadmap of the podcast today?
Yeah, so basically, we're going to start off with talking about each of our own Chipotle loadouts, our go-to when we walk into Chipotle. What are we going to get the majority of the time? Because, I think a lot of people mix it up a little bit. I mix it up myself, but what's your go-to Chipotle loadout? We're going to talk about what the best is, what the best ingredients, which ones we should include, which ones we shouldn't. And, talk about things like chips, guac, are they worth it? Things like that. And, we'll discuss.
Sounds good, bro. So shall I start with my loadout?
Yeah, why don't you start us out?
All right, so I'm definitely a bowl man myself. All right, that's rule number 1 for me. I'm walking into Chipotle, I'm getting a bowl, and it's got to have extra rice. I don't care. I'm not really particular about the style of rice. I know it might be kind of controversial. Some people prefer one or the other. It's either whatever I'm feeling on the day, to be honest. Whatever looks fresher for me. So I get extra rice, and it's got to be chicken for me. I used to do steak, and then I also implemented what Mr. Chipotle himself taught me, the half steak, half chicken. You hit him with the finesse because you're like, oh, let me get the steak, and then you're like, oh wait, let me get half chicken as well. So that way you finesse more steak. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that, but nah, it's just straightly chicken for me now. And I'm a big no beans man. I don't fuck with beans on anything. Especially Chipotle. I'm not ruining the Chipotle by putting beans on it. That's a fact. All right, and then we got the other sides. Here we go. Tomatoes, the mild salsa. And then you got to put the hot salsa. Then corn, lettuce, cheese, sour cream, and light fajitas, okay? I got to go with the light fajitas. I used to not fuck with fajitas. And then, so now I've been fucking with them more recently as of late.
They had a nice little taste.
They are. They get a little something on the side.
Makes you feel even more healthy too.
Bro, I mean, and Chipotle is already like a decently healthy like fast food option. So like, a little extra on the side, Who wants to go next? Not everybody at once though.
Oh,
I can go next.
Okay.
I'm a more of a burrito guy. I'll get a bowl if like I'm somewhere where I can't really cleanly eat Chipotle burrito because it definitely is messier, especially if they don't do a good job of wrapping it. And me, I get a lot of ingredients on mine, and oftentimes they have trouble actually wrapping it up. So I'll usually go for burrito, but if I'm, somewhere where I feel like I got to be a little cleaner, maybe at work, I'll go for a bowl. But usually burrito. I started off with steak. It's a little pricier, but I mean, for me, it's worth it. I love steak. And I'm with you on the rice sack. I always go for extra rice, but I always do white rice. I like brown rice, but I definitely prefer white rice. Always go for the extra scoop. And just a little tip if you guys don't already do this, but you wait until after they give you the scoop of rice, and then before they move on, you say, actually, can I get extra rice? So then they give you the extra rice.
So
if you just ask for extra rice right off the bat, they're gonna give you like 1.5 rice instead of like the 2 times. And so
Drew's like, double me up, baby. Come on.
I love rice. Pile that on. Up next, black beans. I really like beans. Love black beans. Eat them all the time. So that's definitely got to be on there. And then fresh tomato salsa. Put on the pico de gallo. And then I also go for the tomato green chili salsa as well. Put some fajitas on there. Some cheese, lettuce, and of course, last but not least, the guacamole for me. That is crucial that I have the guacamole on there. If it's not on there, it's still good, but it's not as good.
Hmm.
Now, Drew, are you a double wrap kind of dude?
I will ask them to double wrap it if I can tell that it's not like gonna hold together properly.
Mm.
But if they can hold it together properly with one tortilla, I usually won't ask. But if I can see that it's gonna be a tight squeeze, so to speak, I'll ask them to double wrap it.
Okay, Ton, what's your ideal Chipotle loadout?
Okay, so mine's a little janked up sometimes because I have different burrito selections for different times. So my most recent one was when I was bulking. So when I'm bulking, I roll with the bowl, which might seem strange because it doesn't have the tortillas. But what I do is I basically get a bowl and then I get two tortillas on the side, and then I get double chicken, I get double white rice, and then I literally tell them to put everything on there.
Mm.
That's the messy one. I don't really prefer that method because it gets kind of gross when they just dump everything in there. And I'm trying to eat these tortillas. I'm trying to eat all this stuff that's on there. But recently I switched over to my cutting burrito bowl. So I keep it really light. It's kind of sometimes too simple, I think. But I started with the bowl. I go with chicken. I do not do extra white rice because I'm actually trying to hold back on that because that
Mhm.
a lot of carbs in that.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, for
Um,
sure.
but I'm similar to Zach. I'll bounce between brown and white rice. I recently heard they have cauliflower rice. I heard that was decent.
Really?
Yeah, but I have not tried that yet. I skipped the beans. I'm gonna be honest, not a big bean guy. I do enjoy some good guacamole. But I'm not as critical. I'm not. I can go without it, but I do respect Drew's opinion on eating it. I like the salsa on there, the corn, the green chili salsa. I skip the red; it's a little too spicy. I do no sour cream. I do the fajitas, and yeah, and I skip everything else, and that's my loadout.
I think I can respect the fact that you have different builds for different
Yeah,
times
yeah,
of your
yeah.
diet. I can respect that.
You
Are
kind of
you?
have to adjust to the meta. Whatever you're in, you kind of have to switch to that and play whatever the game's rules are at the time.
I can understand that. So, are you a light fajitas dude, or do you prefer a lot?
Oh,
Like,
I definitely go light. I
mm,
definitely go light fajitas.
I feel that. I feel that. So how do we feel about chips and salsa in this chat? Drew, do you want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I love guacamole, and so I love chips and guac. I usually don't order it. Like if other people order it, I'll definitely cop a couple of their chips and help myself, but I'll never order it personally. Usually because if I get a Chipotle burrito, like that's gonna be enough for me. I don't really need more on top of that. But I like it if it's there, but I don't order it myself.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can remember the last time that I, in particular, ordered chips and salsa. But
Agreed.
I mean, I like. I don't really like. I don't like the guacamole. Not that much. But when I do get the salsa, it'd probably be the spicier one. But the chips, though, the chips are fire at Chipotle. And like when you like we talked about this on another podcast that we did, but they use the sea salt, and then when you get like a chip, and I'm kind of a salt fiend myself, so when you get like a salty chip, that it'd be hitting different. I feel like. Tom, what's your opinion on the chips?
Really? Huh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that's interesting comment. I was gonna just actually say the chips are not that great. I thought they were
Mm.
kind of just okay. I feel like I would never go out of my way and just think, oh wow, I really want one of those salty chips from Chipotle. Like I don't think I honestly have ever gotten the chips before, besides one time when I got a free chip bag, and I
Uh-huh.
was like, all right. And I don't even think I ended up eating it all because I really didn't like it that much. But I'm not a huge chip guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm
Yeah.
really not that big of a chip guy. I don't eat Doritos. I don't eat any of that.
I'm kind of with you there, Todd. I mean, I definitely like them. And like I said, I'll definitely have them if
Yep.
they're offered to me. But I'm with you. I don't actually think I've ever ordered the chips myself.
Yeah.
Um, but they're good. They're not like the best. I would say now I think Chipotle is better than Qdoba in pretty much every single way. But the chips at Qdoba, I will say, are actually marginally better because they got the hint of a lime flavor on there.
Oh, okay.
Um, so those are worth a try. But yeah, I mean, I would say Chipotle's chips, they don't do anything spectacular. I would say it's mostly their salsa and their guacamole that really makes it for me.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that those salsas carry for sure.
I was
So
just
what are you guys' thoughts on the different choices of meat? We talked about how, Tom, you said you mostly do chicken now.
Yep.
Zach, you said you pretty much only do chicken. I mainly do steak. Have you guys tried all the different types of meat?
I'll let
'Cause they-
Zach start with this one.
So I mean, I used to do steak, and now I
Mhm.
switched to chicken, like you said. But I mean, I haven't really had much of the other meats. I've had like the I have to look up the meats real quick because I don't remember all the
So
meats.
they have chicken, steak, barbacoa, carnitas, sofritas, which is like the plant-based protein,
Mhm.
and then just veggie, which I'm not exactly sure what they actually
I
put
think
on
it's
that
just
for the
I think
meat.
it's just guacamole. They just replace it with guac. So if you get the veggie bowl, there's obviously no meat, and they just put guacamole on top of it. And actually obviously you don't have to pay for extra guac. It's just
Oh, okay,
7.25.
that makes sense.
I think I had that barbacoa once, and I low-key thought it was not too bad. It's a little more on the pricier side, I think, right? It's more
It's
expensive.
same as
Yeah, same
steak.
price as steak.
Yeah. That's what I meant. It's pricier than chicken. That's what I was trying to say.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean it was good. I just like I've only had it once, but I wouldn't pick it over anything else in my opinion. But I haven't really had that much experience like experimenting with the different meats, Ton.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Drew knows this, but I actually don't eat red meat. So that's one of the main reasons I stick to steak. I'm not a huge pork guy, so I stay away from the carnitas.
Mhm.
But I think they accidentally put sofritas in my bowl one time, and I almost threw it in the garbage. I was not a big fan of that. It just
Really?
kind of
Really?
tasted like budget chicken. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm a big fan of all the plant based stuff and trying to switch over to that. But it really just did not. It tasted like old chicken, in my opinion. So
I
that's
That's interesting because Nathan just said in the chat that sofrita is good.
oh wow, okay, but to be honest, it could have been old chicken. I'm not entirely
It
sure.
could
It
have been.
definitely could have been old chicken.
Your taste buds could have been bugging that day too, you know?
But I got a radar on my taste buds. Like if I know the chicken wasn't right, something was fishy with it. And I know fish ain't on the menu,
Yeah,
so I knew something
your
was off.
spidey senses would have been tingling for sure.
Yeah. I still finished it though. You still got to make those gains at the end of the
Of course,
day.
you got to. You got to get those.
Of
You need
course.
those,
Pay my
bro.
7.25 for that. I'm gonna take everything I can.
Hey, Drew, what's your opinion on the meats?
I mean, like I said before, I'm definitely a steak guy. I mean, steak in general is just one of my favorite kinds of meat.
Yeah.
But I do really like their chicken. Chicken is something I eat a lot, and Chipotle's chicken is super, super good. It's probably my second favorite of the meat options. But I've also tried the barbacoa and the carnitas. I thought barbacoa was good. My brother really loves the barbacoa beef, but for me, it's kind of a step down from steak or chicken. And then carnitas is good, but I kind of got to be craving it. I got to be craving something more like pork. Because if I'm not craving it, then I'm probably not going to be feeling carnitas. But I've never had sofritas. I want to try it at some point, but it's hard for me to justify because if I'm going to Chipotle, like I want to really enjoy the meal because I
Right.
love Chipotle. And
Yeah.
so like when I go there, I want to treat myself. And I don't know if I want to try something that I mean, I might like it a lot, but I can almost guarantee I'm not going to like it as much as steak. So it's hard for me to justify trying it over steak. So
Yeah,
we'll
that's
we'll
fair.
see.
That's fair. I'm gonna pedal back too real quick and say that I think steak is superior before I switch over to red meat. I I think that the steak actually chicken combo was superior, but
I've
I
never
do agree.
tried mixing it up. I've never done half chicken, half steak. I might
It
have to do
used to
that
it
next
used to
time
be
I
really
go.
broken before they patched everything. So you would just say, "Oh, let me get chicken," and it's just Zach kind of was hinting at this. You'd say, "Let me get chicken." They would
Hmm.
put the chicken on there, and then you're like, "Oh, you know what? Let me get the steak too," and then they just put it on there and they charge you for chicken.
Yeah, that was busted.
And then that's the only reason why I really went the chicken steak combo. And then I realized it actually tasted pretty good too. So
Hmm.
I feel like you're getting best of both worlds. Like those are like the two top choices.
yeah,
So like
yeah,
you can't. It's not gonna not hit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hmm.
The only issue is if you do go chicken, half steak, they'll just charge you for steak. I'm pretty sure.
And nowadays, yeah, for sure. They
So
instituted
now,
that patch a while ago.
yeah. So they nerfed that for sure.
Do you guys ever do double meat?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm feeling it, or if I just hit a big
Got to.
workout, yeah, you got to get those gains in. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sometimes I feel a little robbed. Like I'll go in and I,
Mhm.
because I really do enjoy the online ordering system. I'll just click the double chicken and then I'll open it up and I'm like, damn, I just got finessed.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
sometimes they do.
you do run a risk with the online ordering. I've done stuff where like I've ordered for pickup and they've either like messed up my burrito or like really
Yep.
skimped on some of the ingredients,
Yep.
which is always disappointing. But I would say the majority of the time I have a really good experience with Chipotle, but occasionally, especially with those online orders or the pickup orders, sometimes you do get skimped. So that can be pretty disappointing. I personally don't really go for the double meat that often because I get like so many of my other ingredients. But sometimes I do, like you guys said, if I had a really big workout or really big swim and I'm feeling like I need a refuel, I might go for the double steak.
Got to some days, bro. I feel it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think for the most part, I usually do roll with the single. I just skip the double just because, like Drew said, if you load up on the other ones, I think you can get by without it.
Hmm.
Now I have a question for y'all. I'm looking at the like how to set up an order for Chipotle, and I damn near forgot that you can order tacos at Chipotle.
Oh my god, yeah.
Once in a
I
while, I'll see somebody ordering
And
tacos.
you
I know,
know
and
they're just straight up a noob at Chipotle.
no, I feel bad every time I see that. I'm like, there's no way that boy's gonna enjoy that when he gets home compared to like a burrito.
For
Yeah,
sure.
seriously.
I know, cause like when I first started going to Chipotle, I would get the tacos.
Oh
And
my god, that is
yeah,
actually true. I remember you
I'm
telling me
exposing
that.
myself right now, but you know we
I
grew
always thought
up.
that was a kid's meal, to be honest with you. I thought that's like what the kids got.
Damn near
So then
should
I
have
just
been, bro.
assumed,
You get little
Kind of
three
looked like
dinky
it.
ass tacos. It's not gonna
yeah,
fill up a big ass
they
man
don't
such as
even they
myself.
don't obviously wrap it up. They just kind of put it in there, just tinfoil it up, and then
Yeah, exactly. Everything
huh?
falls out off the back.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, I was just. Did y'all ever order the tacos? Or did y'all not fall for
No,
that?
I've
no.
never ordered the tacos.
It's
I've
like
seen people ordering it, and I'm like, dude, that's just like,
Unfortunate.
yeah, it's just. I mean, I'm sure it still tastes good, but like a burrito is just like better, you know?
No,
It's a
yeah,
better
superior
way
in
to
every
eat.
way.
It
it's
really
like
is.
uh, it's like one of those pyramid schemes. It's like some people fall for that stuff, but it couldn't be me. It really couldn't be me. I
Couldn't be
see
me.
right through that.
Like I said, they got me a couple of times when I first started, but then I graduated up. So
No, you start to see it, then you look down at yourself, you look in the mirror, you're
yeah, I
like, all
started
right.
feeling bad for
See
myself.
your reflection in the
On
tinfoil.
my phone, bruh. It made me feel bad when I'm eating a little baby ass taco in 2 bites,
Yeah, a
bro.
grown ass man, 240 pounds, trying to eat trying to tell me he's gonna eat 3 tacos and be full.
Yeah, 2 bites and it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, what? Okay, so should we combine our and try to make a ideal loadout? Are we ready for an ideal loadout yet?
Yeah, we can try. I don't know. That's gonna be tough though. I really don't know if
Yeah.
there's an ideal loadout.
At least for the three of us. At least for the three of us.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
okay, okay,
Can we like argue for what should or should not be on an
okay.
ideal loadout for us?
So like the
okay.
common denominator
Yeah, essentially.
of our
So start with
meals.
the proteins then. Or let's start with the
No,
bowl
no,
or
because
burrito.
yeah, it's got to be. I'm
Yeah.
hard sticking bowl. I'm gonna be honest.
Hard thinkable.
I'm
You will
hard.
not switch to a burrito.
I mean, I would, but I'm arguing for bowl to be honest for me because I feel like you get. I don't know. I feel like you can get more out of it. That's just me.
Okay. I'm honestly either open. I think a bowl is nice, but it is kind of nice when you could just get the burrito. You don't have to worry about your silverware. You just get right into it.
Hmm.
But if you want to go bowl, I can roll with the bowl.
Yeah, I can roll with the bowl. Like I can really go either way. I prefer a burrito, but I'll get a bowl here and there if it's more convenient for me. So we'll go with bowl.
Okay.
Just cause like also I also like at the end of the burrito if things fall out at the end then I gotta get a fork anyway and try to like what am I gonna do put the
You don't
fucking
got
tin
to.
put
I mean,
tinfoil up to my mouth what am I a caveman that's what they make silverware for bro
nah,
come on
brother.
now
I mean, you just got to get it done with what you got. You got fingers for a reason, right?
Yeah.
If
I
someone
mean
puts
but
food in front of you, what are
you
you gonna
said
do?
what if you're on work at break or work or something like that I would just rather not have to deal
I'm
with
gonna
it
be honest with you. The one time I've really spilled Chipotle, it was in a burrito bowl. They put a bunch of sauce in there, and it leaked through the burrito bowl all over my pants.
Oh no,
damn
It
I've
was
never
brutal.
had that
It was brutal.
that
I walked
sucks.
into work, giant stain on my pant,
Oh,
looking stupid as hell.
that's not a good look.
Nope, and I smelled like a big ass burrito. So, looked like I was working at Chipotle.
It's worse things to smell like, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. I honestly probably some people probably enjoyed it when I walked by.
Oh, that boy smell like Chipotle.
It sound like a
What that boy got
burrito.
for lunch? Okay,
Yeah.
now we're on to rice then. So we got the bowl established.
Yep.
Now, what kind of rice? Because I mean, me and Ton are either which. You're hard extra white though, Drew.
I'm hard white rice. Like I like
Hard white
brown
rice.
rice, but I would never put it on a burrito because I feel like white rice does a lot better job of taking on the flavors of things you put with it, whereas brown rice tends to overpower the flavor of other things. So if I have brown rice on a burrito, I tend to taste the brown rice more than I taste flavors of the other stuff. Whereas I feel like if you have the white rice, it more so complements the other stuff rather than overpowers it. So
That's a good
I'm
point.
big on the white rice for a burrito or a bowl.
I never really thought about it like that, but I think you're kind of right. I switched over to white rice again recently, and I'm like, I feel like I just can. It tastes. It literally sounds stupid, but it just tastes like I can taste more stuff in there.
Yeah, exactly.
It allows for more flavor.
Yeah.
Actually.
Use
I
captures it
appreciate
better.
that insight. That was really insightful.
Yeah, I mean, I eat a lot of rice, so I could talk about rice for a long
We
time.
got to make a rice Pinnacle podcast coming up here.
Probably could.
All right.
So hard extra white rice then in our bowl.
Mhm.
Yeah, my vote will go towards white. I haven't tried cauliflower rice, so that's still open. But for now, I'll go
I
with
didn't
the
even know
white.
that was an option. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it must be fairly recently because
Yeah, it goes from 210 calories on white rice to 40 with the cauliflower rice. So I think that's why it's so broken.
yeah.
Damn.
I mean, cauliflower is like
It's just nothing. It's pretty
Yeah,
much
for
you're just
real.
very few calories. So
Yeah.
all right,
Okay.
so we're going white rice.
Ooh, beans.
And
I think is
then-
gonna be the tough one.
Yeah, the beans.
Yeah.
I'm hard sticking no beans, but if like
I'm agree with that. I don't think I'm gonna eat a burrito or a burrito bowl if it has beans in it. I'm gonna just.
Really?
I think I'd back away. I think I'd back away.
You're looking tough
I-
right
I-
now, Drew.
I
All
try
right,
to.
I mean, I can live without beans. Like I really like them on there. Like I wouldn't be able to have no rice on my burrito. Like that'd be a deal breaker if you guys said no rice.
Oh
But
yeah.
I can live without the beans.
What am I,
like
an
them.
animal? I'm gonna have to put rice on there.
Yeah, but like I like there's some ingredients that I can live without. I can live without black beans. I'm really not a fan of brown beans at all, so I'm glad you guys don't like those. But I can live without the black beans, so we're going no beans.
Okay.
That might upset some listeners, but tough.
Yeah. My mom would.
It's
be
been
pissed.
decided on the Pinnacle. No beans.
No beans.
Okay. So then I feel like all the rest of this should actually be pretty same though.
You know, honestly,
Except for the hot salsa. I feel like that's where we differed.
I don't know.
prefer the
Cheese.
hot-
I'm not a big
Well,
fan of the
we
cheese.
gotta
I'm gonna be
go.
honest.
We got to talk protein still.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, jump in.
My bad. I'm getting excited. I'm also hungry, so.
Me
But
too.
every
I
time we
agree
do this
totally later.
podcast, every time, Drew, I get hungrier and hungrier as it goes, and by the end, I'm like, all right, I gotta eat something.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's
I
like
had pizza before this.
these last like 3 episodes we've been doing, including this one, have been like about food now. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay. So what meat? Because so 3 of us like chicken, but we also all like steak here. But one of us won't eat red meat no more.
Yeah.
So-
So my vote goes to chicken. And wait, does this include the guacamole? Is this part of the section or is this not?
No,
This
guacamole is at
different.
the
This-
end.
This
That's
is
at the end.
just our meat.
Yep.
All right, yeah. I'll either go. Yeah, I'll go with chicken or the carnitas if I have to. But those are my two.
I'm going with either
I
chicken
can
or
roll with the
steak.
chicken.
So I think chicken wins then.
Yeah, I'd prefer steak, but I mean, if Ton's not a red meat guy, I'm okay with going chicken. Sometimes I'll just go chicken if I'm feeling it.
We respect your no red meat decision time.
Yeah, chicken's always a good choice.
Chicken always
All
is a
right.
good choice.
So now we got salsas. Okay, so let's just go through each of the salsas. So fresh tomato salsa.
That's a hit.
Yep,
For
that's
me.
a hit for sure.
Put
You
that
need
on
that.
there.
Yep.
All right, the green chili salsa.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never tried it. I've straight up
What?
never tried it
What?
because I
You
Really?
never got
No,
that.
I never
before? What
have,
the
bro. I
hell?
straight up just only get the
Bro.
mild one, or I get the hot one, or
The
both.
green one's pretty solid, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like really good.
Am I missing
we're,
out?
We're putting it on there.
All right, that's
I'm putting
fine.
it on.
I'm fine with it. I'll put all
Alright.
3 salsas on there. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. The tomato red chili salsa, so the spicy salsa.
That's hitting for me, but I know Tan's gonna say hell no.
I'll have a little bit on the side, but I would prefer it if we put it in a cup on the side, just as a little dip, because I'm not gonna lie, it's a little spicy for me sometimes.
dude.
I'm just not prepared for it. I like spice, but sometimes it just catches me off guard.
Hey Drew, you gotta play judge
You
here.
know, I really like spicy stuff, but I usually don't put it on my burrito because I don't know why, but I don't really want my Chipotle burrito to be like super spicy
Same.
because I like it, but I feel like that salsa, like halfway through my burrito, my tongue gets hot and I don't taste stuff as much. And like I
Yeah.
gotta cherish all those flavors. So I'll tell you what, Zach, we'll go light on it. We're not gonna do normal. We'll go light.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
I will accept
do that.
that. Because then I'll put
All right.
Tabasco on at the end, and I'll make up for it.
What about roasted chili corn salsa?
Oh, you need that one for sure. I think the corn
Yeah, the
corn
corn.
is critical.
The corn. Yeah, I'm putting the corn on there. To be honest.
See, I actually don't put it on there.
Oh wow.
I don't go with the corn. I'll eat it if it's on there, but I'm gonna vote light for this one because I normally put no corn on there.
Okay.
I'm a normal
can get
corn.
by with that.
I wouldn't say like I'm a special. It's not like I need to have the corn, but if it's an option for me, so I'm gonna put the corn on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got corn
We're
on
gonna
there.
Compromise it. We're going light though, because I'm not doing full corn.
I'll allow for the light corn. It's fine.
All right.
It's not necessarily.
fine.
Yeah, it's
That's
fine.
fine.
Making
All right.
compromises out here, y'all.
Yeah. Sour cream.
That hits.
I love sour cream, but I'm lactose intolerant. I shouldn't be, swimming in those waters. So for me, I gotta go light. I gotta go light with sour cream or no sour cream. I can get by with light, but I can't go regular.
I'd personally vote no sour cream, but I'm
Okay.
willing to go light.
I'm willing to go light because it's got to be on there, bro. I'm a big fiend for sour cream, but like sometimes they be doing too much or it's too little for me. Like it's one or the other. I feel like sour cream is like one of those things where it's hard to find like that middle ground.
Yeah, if they put it on there and it doesn't spread nicely.
Yeah, and then they
you gotta
slap that
sour-
shit. You ever watch them with that? They sit them with the
Yeah.
slap that shit. It's like, bro,
They
can you
do.
spread it on there maybe a little bit?
I know. Get yourself a butter knife or something to help you out.
On God, they just hit me with a big ass spoon. They
real.
said, "Bop!"
Just a
one
palapa.
time. Okay, yeah.
Alright, so
So
we're going
light
on
sour
sour
cream. Light sour cream, fine.
All right, fajita veggies.
I'm on the light fajitas.
Light, yep, I'll go
Light.
light. Or no fajitas. Light or no.
It's a light or no
Light
for
sounds
well.
good to me.
Yeah.
All right, cheese.
Got to.
I hate the cheese, man. I hate the cheese.
Really?
I do not get
I
do
love the
not get
cheese.
I just don't like cheese in general. I'm just not a cheese guy.
I mean, you're also lactose intolerant.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
lactose
so it's-
does
Like
play
that
a,
much.
a role in
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Like if I can get the sour cream, I'm gonna go light, but I definitely will not go cheese on top of that because it just does not bring me any
Right.
value.
I for sure put cheese on there, but it's another one where I could live without it. So I'd be willing to go no cheese for Tan.
Okay.
I'm not. It's gotta have
Okay.
at least light, bro. What the
Right?
fuck you mean? You are straight bugging. I don't know. I get it. You're lactose. I get it. But like, you gotta. I don't know. For me, I can't not put the cheese on it.
All right, this
All
might
right,
be the.
I'll vote light.
I'll
We'll
vote
make
light.
Tan speak for
I'll
a
vote
little bit.
light because I have to.
Alright.
It's gotta be
Alright.
on there. I'm not
Alright.
gonna let it pass, bro. I'm not gonna let it.
All right.
All right, lettuce.
Lettuce really does not make. I feel like if it's on there, I don't notice. And if it is on there, I don't notice again. It just does not make a difference for me whatsoever.
I'm
Adds
kind
a
of
little
the same
crunch,
way.
but
I just always put it on there because it's it's a little bit of texture, a little bit of color.
yeah.
Like flavor wise, it's not going to do much, but
I don't know,
It's
y'all.
not
I
healthy.
don't know if I can do this podcast with y'all anymore, bro. What the fuck? You gotta
Wait.
put the lettuce on there. What?
Like it's that
I
critical
mean,
to
yeah,
you?
I always
like
put it on
super
there.
critical,
I'm
but,
voting
like,
yes.
I'm talking about, this is all adding up, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that this.
To be honest, bro, if it's in a burrito, I could see why you would want the lettuce. It's not an inconvenience in any way. It's in there, you eat it. But in a bowl, bro, they just like put it on top. You try to open
Okay,
it,
you're
it
right.
flies everywhere.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Windy day, bro. Now I got lettuce flying all around me.
You got fucking lettuce and sour cream stuck to your shirt or some shit.
It's not worth it, bro. You got it in your teeth when
Okay,
you're done. And it's
I will give you this. Okay, I will give you that. I dislike the order that they put the lettuce on because it's right at the end of a bowl. Like, I don't think it does not belong
I
on the
agree with
top. So I will say that, right? But the lettuce has got to be on there for me. So I
all
will.
that for 5 calories, bro.
I'm-
Think about that.
I gotta get my greens in whenever I can. You see what I'm saying?
I'm voting yes for normal amount of lettuce.
I'll go normal. I'll go normal
Yeah,
or light
normal.
for y'all, but it's got to be on there for me. I'm not.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I
going.
for sure go normal. I mean, the difference between normal and light on lettuce is like Can barely even tell.
Like I said, half the time the wind's gonna blow it away, so I'm not even gonna notice it if you go regular.
Yeah. All right. Normal lettuce. Guacamole.
That's
Oh,
a
I
no
love-
for me, Chief.
I love guac.
That's a
bro.
no
It's
for me,
actually really
Chief.
good.
I will not budge on not normal guacamole. I won't go
Oh
like
wow.
normal guacamole. I'm locking it in. It's
It's
gotta
on.
be there.
Tom, where are
the
you at?
I mean, to be honest, I don't need guacamole, and for me, it is extra money. And sometimes I'm like, I really don't feel like paying extra money. But if Drew wants it, that's cool with me. I'll get it. That's fine.
Outside of the meat, this is like the most important ingredient for me.
Oh wow. And then, are
I
you saying
love the
on top of it, or are
guacamole.
you saying on the side?
I put it on.
Oh really? Okay. I always feel like I get finessed when they put it on top, so I just tell them to put it in the side or in a little side bowl.
I guess maybe I'm
I
missing
don't know.
out. I'm gonna be honest. I've never put guacamole on my Chipotle.
Yeah,
so-
because the first time I tried guacamole in my entire life was from Chipotle, and I got it in the free. I don't know. I think I got like a free guac from buying something. I don't know what happened.
Wait,
But I
Zach,
got
you've only tried it with chips?
yeah,
I mean, it's good.
I've tried.
It is.
Oh
it's,
yeah,
it's not the
guacamole.
same.
Yeah,
It's
I've
not
only
the
had
same, it's
guacamole
not
and
a-
chips, to be honest. But
Oh, dude,
Yeah, you gotta
it's
change it
so
up.
good, man.
yeah,
So
I do gotta try. I'll try it. All right, look, I will
Got
allow it just for the sake of being able to move this podcast along, because otherwise we're gonna be here sitting all day arguing about guacamole. So I'll let y'all have this victory. I will let y'all have this victory.
All right, and I guess this one we haven't really touched on it, but queso.
Queso.
Mm.
Oh, I've never had that. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I haven't had the queso either, to be honest.
I'd probably
Drew, have you?
skip that though. Honestly, it just sounds like it would bring down the overall.
It might be like kind of a
burrito bowl.
strong flavor, don't y'all think?
Yeah,
So I've tried it and it's good, but for me, you can only have so many different flavors on a burrito,
yeah.
and like I feel like if I didn't have guacamole, I would consider it, or like if I didn't have a salsa, I would consider it. But I feel like it kind of fits into some of those same slots, and so I don't think it's really necessary if you already have like salsa and guacamole on your Chipotle burrito. So I'll pass on that one.
All right, and then
I
we're
agree
not
with
we're
that.
not getting chips and salsa then too, because none of us seemed like we really like had to get it.
Yep.
No,
nope.
I
Okay,
don't
what
think so.
about what about the final piece though? The tortilla on the side. Do you guys ever get that?
You know,
Like,
I
what's the
was
burrito
getting
bowl?
it when it was free, but now that they made it like whatever.
Oh,
50
25 cents.
Yeah, that quarter, bro. I need to do laundry. What fuck you mean? I'm not spending that on the tortilla.
Get a
What
car wash with that.
okay, I don't know about all that, but
Vacuum your car.
There you go. Put some tire hair in my tires. But nah, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, like ever since they made it money, I'm not gonna do it.
I don't know. I think for me, I'm definitely going tortilla. I'm going, if anything, 2 tortillas on the side. Like I said, that's 640 extra calories I could be getting for 50 cents.
Damn.
And the burrito bowl that we just ordered was probably around what, 700 to 800,
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
800 calories. So
Tom,
that's almost.
or Drew, what do you think of a tortilla on the side?
Um,
For a
I'll,
bowl.
u- I'll get one on the side for a bowl if I'm like going home to eat. But if I'm like somewhere where, like I said, like I gotta be like neat about my food, or like I'm not gonna be able to use a plate.
Want to
Because
get
what I'll
on a
usually
first
do is
date or
I'll put the
anything?
tortilla on a plate, and then I'll put the bowl on that and kind of like rip it up and like eat it with
Yeah,
silverware.
yeah. It's a
So
little awkward, honestly, to eat the tortilla on the side. I
It
always feel
can
kind
be.
of weird.
It can
it
be.
is, yeah. So it's dependent for me. Like if I'm going home, I'll definitely do it. But if I'm like at work or something like that, then I probably won't do it. So
Hmm.
situational for me.
For sure,
Okay.
for sure.
So then we're rolling with no tortilla on the side. Is that what we're feeling?
I'm fine with the tortilla on the side.
I'm
To be
not, I mean,
honest.
I would
I'm
get
not.
one
I'm not
for sure.
opposed to it. I'm
Yeah.
opposed to the 25 cents though. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, you're a cheapskate with that stuff.
I
no
am, bro.
guac.
I gotta count my quarters, bro. I need the laundry and shit. Come on.
Yeah, you choose chicken over steak because it's $1 cheaper. Won't
That's
do
a.
the extra tortilla.
I need those, bro. That adds up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I guess Drew's your loadout probably costs you what, around $10, $11?
Yeah, it's usually about $10.
Yeah.
Mine's at like
Okay.
some like 9, I think, with tax.
What are you getting in there?
Well, I think it's like, isn't it like 8 or maybe? I can't
I think
remember.
it's 8. It's
I
like
think yours is probably
$8.
8 if you're getting chicken and no guac.
I might be bugging. Yeah, it's just chicken with no guac for me.
Count your quarters a little better, my dog.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I just buy it. You know, at the same time, I'm looking at the price of it. I just buy it. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good bowl that we made though.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
I will say that I think a lot of people might disagree with us because of the beans. I know there are some die-hard bean fans out there.
I know that's probably gonna
Yeah.
upset a lot of people.
I mean,
Yeah.
I really like beans, but it's something I can live without. You know.
Well, that's all I got. You guys have anything else you want to add?
Don, you got any final thoughts?
For the loadout, I don't know. They got a bunch of drinks at Chipotle, but I don't think I've ever gotten any of these. Like they got.
Oh yeah.
You're
You're talking
I'm on
about
their
like
menu right now. They got like
Yeah.
lemonade, like they got the lemonade thing next to the actual fountain drinks. They have
Yeah.
obviously fountain drinks. They have the Mexican Coca-Cola, the Tractor organic black tea. But I don't know. Thoughts and opinions on that? Any of you guys get that
Bro,
stuff?
if you're not a true Chipotle person, unless you get the water cup and then you snack the lemonade that's right next to it.
Damn, that's illegal, bro. You can't say
Dang,
that.
that's dirty, man. That's dirty.
That's my opinion. Reed
I mean,
says
I
Reed
really
says the
like
apple juice is fire. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but Reed says the apple juice is fire. I've never had the apple juice.
Apple juice. You see this?
Apple juice at
I like
Chipotle.
apple
the
juice,
menu?
but
Go ahead, Drew.
Oh, right here.
Go ahead, Drew.
I'm definitely a water or a milk person with my meal. So pretty much anytime I go to a
Milk, huh.
restaurant,
Milk.
I only get water. Like I never really order a pop or like juice.
Yeah,
or
I
anything
did
like
notice that. I remember when we went to Cane's one time, Drew got a water, and I was like, "Huh, that's interesting." Because
That is
I do the
interesting.
same thing. I don't really see how many people do that.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Especially
thing,
with like
but the thing is, for me at Cane's, I don't drink that much pop, but at Cane's, it comes with the meal, so I'm finna take the pop. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but you can skip it, and then it makes the whole thing.
Oh, it
cheaper, I
does?
think.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know
Yeah.
that. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Might be a
Zach, a
vibe.
penny pincher like you, I would have thought you'd.
Oh
be-
shit! I guess I wasn't woke to that.
This apple juice sounds good though. Reed might be onto something. It's temporarily unavailable at this Chipotle, so that thing's got to be selling.
Sound like hotcakes out here.
Bottled water, if you're buying that, I'm sorry, you're just on a
Bro.
lower bar.
You're probably getting your tacos and getting a bottle of water as well.
You're
Like-
probably if you're getting the tacos, you're getting a bottle of water.
Yeah.
There's no, it can't go any other way.
getting straight finessed if you do that.
But I will say, before I went pop free, I think a Coca-Cola with one of those burritos, nothing really hits like it. It's actually a weird phenomenon. It's almost like Cane's with a Coke. It just hits so different. But for me, I roll with the water now.
Yeah, I'm a big water guy myself.
I'm gonna stick hard to that free cup with the lemonade on it.
So we're all rolling with the a water cup.
Yeah,
quote
water
unquote.
cup. Yeah, water cup.
Yeah.
We're running with the water cup.
Yeah. I'm running with the actual water cup. Zach's running with the water cup.
Yeah.
I'm the one who's banned from Chipotle. Apparently,
Yeah.
they got my picture on their
Chipotle executives are gonna see this podcast and ban Zach.
banned from every Chipotle
Yeah.
establishment. They're gonna see this and be like, "Oh, that ain't, you know, no water cup for you, bro. You gotta pay for that."
Yeah, for every time you cost them like 2 cents for filling up with lemonade.
Yep, I know, right?
All right, well, I think that's gonna do us for this episode of the Pinnacle podcast. Tan, thank you for joining us to talk about Chipotle. You know, we'd love to have you on in the future if there's another topic that we're discussing that you feel you can contribute your expert opinion.
Absolutely,
But,
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, that's all from me. Any final thoughts, guys?
Nope.
I just appreciate all the time. Again, another thank you to Tan. Thank you to Drew. Thank you all for being here and listening along. Go ahead and sign us out, Drew.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll talk to you next time.
Peace.